everyone, I'm Jay Bawala, and this is yet another discussion from one of my tracks from my album, Reform Testaments Bipolarity. I'm discussing today, Come Alive. Am I dead or alive? Don't wake them. For they know your steps. Play it safe, but there's no change in that. Rally up before they clutch your soul. So basically what I'm saying is like, the point of the song is to come alive, is to realize that you've been sleeping or you're not aware of things and you want to try to break free of those modes that they try to place upon you. So you question basically your very existence. So that's why I was referenced to in this song. Like, I'm questioning my existence. Am I dead or am I alive? And they try to numb what you are and try to mold you and place you into this, what it is to be a man or woman or whoever you are. And they're willing to use technology, advancing of any form of belief system to keep you from being truly who you are, and that's and then you try to grab for strings, you try to grab for a belief system or answers, and it's never a clear one. It's always subliminal. What I mean by come alive and taking all of our energies, making sure we stay a puppet to the game, is meaning what it says is I makes my lyrics simple on purpose for people to, or any person from any walk of life to understand. So it's basically you just taking your energies and taking out all energy as a mankind as a whole, and just feed off of us just to keep their self-sustained while we are just kept from transcending or evolving or being enlightened to a place of self-worth, self-awareness, self-independence. And they don't want you to be free from them. They want to keep you in control as much as they can, quote unquote control. But they never can. So, not fully. Fake optimism is a slap in the face. We gotta fight. If we want a true change, meaning that instead of being conformed and dealing with this fake optimism, there's nothing wrong by being optimistic, but you got to face some of the facts when things are presented to you and it's presented as is. You got to take it as is sometimes and realize, hey, if we're going to change, we need to adequately do it, not just do it enough to where, hey, it's appeasing them for temporarily. We just saving face and not really addressing the actual issues. It's time to make better moves. So cracked bones and minds, I just want to relieve. Instead, I'm fed these lies just to hype myself up. So you know, we all feel that way, but like we hyping ourselves up. We trying. I'm just gonna be on the optimistic side, and that's what I refer to fake optimism, meaning that yeah, it's good to be positive, but you also gotta understand. Hey, we gotta actually do something, make something happen, not just feed these lies just to make yourself feel good and not be actually aware of what you're dealing with. Like anything, like me trying to push or get a better job and knowing that, oh, this job don't like me, so I'm gonna try to look for another job. You keep doing and thinking you're gonna make a hit, and you don't. It sometimes gets irritating because it start to work on you. But yes, it's good to be optimistic about this thing, but you gotta also be aware. Maybe it's the approach that I'm taking. I need to take another approach. To some degree, you gotta realize, hey, I gotta take another approach. And pushing on while pulling back. I'm pushing, and while others are always pulling me back, wanting everything, but it's never enough. Climbing higher, but you're never enough. Reaching further, but no one's reaching back. So basically, I'm saying like, you feel like you're never enough, no matter how high or how hard you try, you never will. So instead of living, I feel like instead of living for them or to approve of you finally, seek your own, just accept yourself for what you are and work on your own self and work for yourself. You develop your business or something. Get you a business started, or whatever your hobbies are. And some people say you ain't gonna never be enough. You're never gonna make it. Don't let them Don't let them stop you. If you feel like you adamant and this is your purpose in life, go for it. System inadequate, no more assimilations, humankind divide. We see past the disguise, toxic word plans, we can't wait to unite. Encrypt human language, decode all of this hell. So I feel like with the language and any other forms of belief systems, race, all that type of thing, they use all those things to divide us and keep us divided instead of uniting together to seek the actual purpose of this reality or just any real answers. So as long as they keep us divided, we won't come together to fight and for change that everyone or majority of people will accept. Reparations, all these different things that, to actually solve the issues that we're dealing with in all parts of the world, in all different countries, and I think that's a way that they have confirmed more control over us. Is because it's hard for us to decode all those different languages, even in other programming, programming, like coding. There's all these different languages, like over 2,000 different languages, and it's because of mankind making things more complicated for the majority. There's a few people with the brains and probably they think higher on higher levels, but at the same time, it's just to feed their inflated ego. It's not to make the world better, because how are you making the world, or how are you making things better with all this intricate languages? It's not. It's just making things more on a complicated scale. That's why we have all these different people doing different things. It just makes the world more of a unfair, toxic existence. If you pay attention to those negative aspects, if you feed into it more. So I just feel like the way that this world is, all the different forms of government, it's just only to divide us more. And that's why I'm urging people to come alive, to see past the facades, to see past the delusion and that we're such a civilized society. Because if anything is sadistic and sinister, this society is more. Not everyone I'm saying is sinister. I'm just saying, like, the people in power and major influence, some of them are very sinister people and want to see us as divided as much as possible. And that's why I'm urging for a rally of people coming alive and knowing that this is what's going on and fight against it. So yeah, that's the purpose of me creating this particular song. I'm happy you guys took the time to listen. Have a great day.